Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Community Tank live stream tonight. We're waiting for John and Lisa to close down. Hello, everybody. Got them in the earbud. And they are trying to come up with a hashtag. I'm going to mute myself here to get rid of that echo. Sorry about that. A few of you got here a little early. Good to see you all. Okay, hashtag betta something. Let's see. Betta rack. Oh, that's so good. Betta rack. All right. Hey, welcome, betta rackers. Candace K63. Chattanooga Ed. Brick for Brick. Michael St. John. John Q. Dirt Ramper. Anthony's Fish Friends. Recon 338. Multitasking there, Recon. I like that. I'm doing the same thing. It's perfect. It's perfect, John. I'm listening to John. He's complimenting himself for a perfect hashtag. He nailed it. Hey, Bob Kaler's Aquatics. It's not Mrs. Rack. They're talking about River Wife. She's so sweet. Chattanooga Ed. Dan Slee. Okay. All right. Good night, John. Thanks for everything. Let's send him a thank you note. And I do appreciate all the betta racks in the house. Ruth Miller. Mattman B. We can get this distraction out of my ear now. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. All right. Candy Overhaul's made it over. Hey, Candy, how you doing? All right. Barbara Jackson, Betta Rack, what's going on? Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Rack. Good to see you over here, Greg Bean. I'm guessing we're communicating. Can someone verify the AV, the audio visuals? B. Mowdy shouting out to River Wife. Thank you guys for being nice to her. Priscilla MKR. Priscilla. Aquarium Domain. That might be a new name. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Will Whitmer. African American Cichlid. AV is good. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. African American Cichlid is like a masked wrestler. No one knows the real identity. Several have guessed. No one knows. Brick for Brick already with a 99-cent super chat is A for Australia. Holy cow. Thank you so much. A super sticker. Giant smiley face with money symbol eyes. Hung Chow in the house. The Zen Ginger dropping $1.49. Multiple heart super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much for that, Zen Ginger. Okay, I think we've got a good crew here already. More rolling in. Honda Civic, Tiffany White, Candace K63, BMG Exotics, Bill Durbin. I've missed a few. I'm sorry, but thank you guys for being here. Great bunch of people here. Looks like 62 here. It's 10:34. We got 62 people in here rocking the house. Thank you all very much for showing up. This is the River Life Community Tank live stream. And you guys are the tankers. You make the show what it is. It's going to be a great show tonight. 54 Punchy, the Art of Fish Keeping, is here. Wow. Did we have a great time in the 54 Punchy live stream last night. Lots of community going on all over the place. Mice Gift is here. It's December. I'm putting up Christmas decorations on the house. 'Tis the season. Joy and community all over the place. All right, we've got 68 people. The number is still growing. It's 10:34. You guys are coming over with the hashtag Betta Rack. Hello, Moonstone KK, B Mowdy. Oh, thanks, John. KG Tropicals, Lisa. You guys did a great stream. Got all the love coming over. Steinbot Aquatics. Ayo. Hey, listen. I'd love to have Bob Steamthought in the chat, but we'll settle for Steambot Aquatics because they're using Bob's logo. So that's cool. Steambot, welcome. Mark Hill in the house. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Okay. Grimaldi Scale Custom. Beta Rack, LOL. That's right. Okay, Chattanooga Ed. Here we go. Steinbot Aquatics, you're not second. You're first tonight. You're welcome here. You come on back. Front row seat. Make way for Steinbot. Okay, it is 10:35. We're going to turn the lights on. If I can remember where I put the switch. All right, we got the Fish Tank Barn in the house dropping a $5 super chat. That's for the tip jar, and he's headed to bed shortly. But good luck with your stream and fish room build. Mike, thanks a lot. I'm glad you're checking up on that, and I appreciate any comment you want to make. You've already been through this, so if you've got some wisdom I need to have, feel free to share it. Greg Bean dropping a $4.99 super chat. Love the videos and your extreme love for the hobby. You the man, and thank you, Mrs. Rack, for the support you give him. That's right. We're all just helping each other help each other. I couldn't do much of anything without the support of River Wife, so she's definitely a strong supporter, bringing you guys lots of content that I get the credit for, so thank you for shouting her out. I'm happy to do these videos, and it's encouragement like yours that keeps them coming. That's just the way it is. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be doing this for myself, right? Okay, we got Moonstone KK dropping a $10 super chat just because. So that makes me feel good, Moonstone KK. I hope you get a good feeling for that too. Thank you so much. Katie Call, excuse me. $2 super chat. Albino Oranda Brothers. Okay, that's scared of the TL. Okay, so Oranda, I recognize as a goldfish. Albino sounds pretty cool. And brothers. Okay, some family going on there. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thumbs up for the albino Oranda brothers. And Big J's Fish Keeper is in the house with Scotty G66. Glad to have you guys. Okay. KG Tropicals. I don't know. He told me this would happen. John said, when the weather cools off, YouTube's going to pick up. The content will pick up. The creators are going to get busier. Things are going to start happening. It seems to slow down in the summertime. So I knew that. I knew that was going to happen because I had some wisdom on my side there from other people sharing with me. But somehow I got stuck in that summer pace. So as things began to pick up a little bit, I'm a little winded here. Lots of things going on that seem to have everything off schedule, just that keeps piling up. Like I thought, well, I'll always have this leisure time that I'm having in the summer. It didn't work out. So now I'm having to keep up. But it is fantastic to be behind a little bit. Chattanooga Ed, thank you for that $5 super chat. Good job to you. I'm going to call that a Fox sticker with thumbs up. I like it. Very nice. So I'm falling a little bit behind, but I'm gonna cover as much as I can. I'm gonna stay on top of as much as I can. So many great things happening right now, just right around me in every direction. It's wonderful. I'm glad to be able to share it with you guys. Thank you for being here. And I have seen some names that I don't recall seeing before. So if you're new, a special welcome to you. And if you're a seasoned tanker, let's help these new tankers get acclimated. Let's let them know we are a community and we are a welcoming community. We're a community full of encouragement, and we're happy that they're here. If you'll help me do that, tankers, I appreciate you very much. Hello, Petzotics. How are you doing, Diego? Welcome aboard tonight. KG Tropicals is in the house with a hashtag Betta Rack. And yes, KG Tropicals, that was perfect. Excellent. Well done. And I don't know if you've been lurking or not, KG Tropicals, but I was just explaining how you warned me about the pace picking up as the weather cooled off. And even though I had that knowledge, I somehow didn't rearrange my schedule to account for the avalanche of goodness that's happening all of a sudden. Priscilla MK Art says that wifey is such a nice lady and gives her a hug. You're not wrong about that. And if you've ever met River Wife, you know what Priscilla's talking about. Thanks for the links, guys. We've got a Facebook group going. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. But first, let's throw some chum out here in the tank. It's 10:41. We got 80 people in here. Wow, that's great. Thank you, guys. I've got my eye out for Multi-Tank Addiction. Kaler's Aquatics jumping in the community tank with a $10 super chat for whatever's needed. He's just dropping a 10 for whatever's needed, keeping the lights on. All right, that's what we're going to say, Bob. We're just keeping the lights on. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've got my eye on chat here. I'm looking for Multi-Tank Addiction. My buddy Chris, if he shows up, somebody let me know. Be sure that I know. Steve Tendrich says, I commented before, just wondering if there will be more video updates on your new fish room. Every day, bro. I mean, I really can't make a video every day, but there are updates every day, and I make videos, weekly at least. I'm thinking about adding another video during the week, but I don't know where the time's going to come from. This stream always has a fish room update. I've got a photograph on my phone I took just moments ago to share with you guys. I'm telling you, it's happening around here. Things are going on. Let me get some chum in the water. It's 10:42. And I want you guys to talk about, now the chum is where I just throw out something for you to chew on throughout the live stream. There's no time limit. If this is a safe space, if you've got something to contribute that's healthy and actually is a contribution, we want to know about it. And you can just throw it out there anytime during the live stream. And here's the question. The question is, someone said, hey, Blackie, Dr. Black 66 in the house. Yep, Dr. Black 66. Good day, Rack. Good day, you mob. All right. You ledge. How you doing, Blackie? Welcome. You're a good bloke. So here's the chum. You just comment. You chew on it all night. I'll jump in there here and there. But the question is, what is the best first tank? What's the best first tank? Not explaining it any more than that. You got an idea? I want to know about it. What's your idea? That's the chum question for tonight. What's the best first tank? I guess I was thinking it's Christmas. There's going to be a lot of aquarium gift giving. So you want to get someone in your family or someone on your gift list involved in the aquarium hobby. What do you get them? What's the best first tank? Tiffany Carabello Holmes says 20-gallon long. Okay. Lots of merit. I love those tanks. HC Aqua says 20-gallon. Anthony Fishy Friend says 29-gallon. Fish Tank Barn, 29-gallon for freshwater, 90-gallon for saltwater. Dan Slee, 10-gallon planted shrimp tank. That's a good one. BCFR Aquatics, welcome. 20-gallon long. Mattman B, 55-gallon starter kit. Yeah, 20 long, says Candace K, 63. 20-gallon long. 40-gallon breeders in Ginger. Both cool aquariums. Jeremy Morrell says, hi, Rack. Hello there. Lawless Fishy Friend says the best first tank is the free tank. Right? And Scotty G66 going large with the 125. Go big or go home. X 20-gallon high, Valley Fish. I hear you. 40-gallon breeder. Not too big, not too small, says Christian Shipley. Okay. Excuse me, Bob Kaler. Kaler's Aquatics says 29-gallon kit. Saw one in the store recently, the big box store, and thought that'd be a pretty good starter piece for somebody. Look at all that. It's all there. Pretty good size, not overwhelming. Big J's Fish Keeper says, oh yeah, you think 125's big? 500-gallon pool pond. I don't know about the 500-gallon pool pond as a first tank, Big J's. Wow. But why not? Yeah, sure. Go for it. 15-liter starter tank. There you go. Now everyone is doing conversions, my gift, in their head. They're converting. I don't know. What is that, about an 8-gallon? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that conversion is. Jay's Bedroom getting ahead of the program. He said the Rainforest Conservation Kit is the best first tank. Maybe. We're going to talk about that. That's not why this is here, but could be. That's a good answer. Way to jump in there. So, what makes a good first tank? You know, I mean, it's an introduction. It's got to be maintenance friendly. It's got to be learning friendly. So, I don't know. I didn't see any bad answers. My first tank was definitely a 10-gallon. Dally Vigil's in the house. Welcome. 15-liter is a 4-gallon. Okay. All right. 15 liters is a little over 3-gallon. Okay, we're learning. We haven't even got down to the school yet, and we're already learning stuff. So that's cool. Melissa Jeswell, thank you for dropping a $2 super chat. Can you tell us about the aquarium kit behind you? You darn tootin' I can. And we've got that coming up. We do. But first, we got it. Listen, we got the chum rolling in the community tank. The chum's rolling, but we gotta go to a feeding frenzy. That's a nice note projectpiaba sent me. Okay, we'll get to that too. Let's see if we can have a feeding frenzy up here. It is 10:47, 85 people here. Wow, thank you guys. Thanks for showing up. Such a big number. KG Tropical sending over the hashtag Betta Rack. And you guys got to be starving. I got to see if I can get some of this food in the tank. All right. Now, we're going to talk about what you said in the feeding frenzy. You said it, all right? I released a video on Tuesday, best 10-gallon Betta filter, all right? The best 10-gallon Betta filter. That thumbnail is popping. So we know it's the best product. And you made some outstanding comments. You made some of the best comments on any of these videos that I've made so far. You said that the filter was great for fry also. It was really cool. Great video. Fantastic demonstration. Super demonstration. Great filter. Whoa. 2 thumbs up. And you just went on and on. You gushed. Thank you very much for checking out and commenting on the best 10-gallon Betta filter. That was released on Tuesday. If you haven't seen it, I would appreciate you going over there and checking that out. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. It was a cool filter. It was a very cool filter, 2-stage sponge filter. So it was air operated. And with the USB air pumps readily available now, some with their own battery backup, some you can use with a battery backup that you already have or purchase special for your fish room. I really like the USB air pumps and a filter that runs on air. You can use the USB power to get you through a power outage, which, I mean, 'tis the season, right? Allie Patton worked very hard last week to find that link of my video concerning how you might survive a power outage in your fish room that I put together after I didn't survive so well a power outage in my fish room. So I love this filter. It's a great video. Check it out. I think you're going to like it. And before we go any further, I had this sponge from two premieres ago, 2 Tuesdays ago. I did a video that included this filter. I used it in the Ming Dynasty goldfish tank, the MF10. Also got a couple of stages here. But this sponge is the key. It's got a core that comes out. And then down in the sponge, there's some charcoal, which I think is pretty cool. So you can get rid of the charcoal. It's loose in there. You can pour it out. That's pretty amazing. And then in the video, I show how you can easily cut that, remove the carbon, and then use some ceramic material as a biofilter. Or you can not have the sponge in it and just use all ceramic balls or disc. And it's kind of versatile that way. The downside is flow rate. It's too high. It was too high for those goldfish. Any long-finned fish would suffer in that flow rate, which prompted this video, the best 10-gallon Betta filter, which is a low-flow filter. And what I had to do on that filter, I left it in the goldfish tank, but I took an inlet sponge that I got from Aquarium Co-op, and I put it over the spray bar. So it doesn't impede the flow enough to cause the filter to overheat, but it eliminates all of that flow that was blowing the fish around and the plants around. And with the, I don't know if you've seen that Ming Dynasty setup, but it has just a regular bubble bar across the back wall. So those bubbles come up in a sheet and roll across the front of the aquarium. So I still get good surface agitation, no problem. But I had this on the desk here for last week, and I just, didn't get a chance to share it with you guys. So I wanted to make sure I took a minute to do that. And we're looking at 1052, 84 people here. That's cool. 84 people here, and we're ready to get down into the tank. We're at the surface level. We're going to start at the top, work our way down. Surface level, last week we talked about what were some surface level fish, and you guys named them all. They were all great. Paul Jones, what's up? Electro Fry, good to see you. Kristen Shipley. Tonight, I thought about those. I thought about all those fish, and I've decided that the African butterfly fish is the best surface level fish. Changed my mind. The best surface level fish is the African butterfly fish. And the more I looked at it over the last week, the more it just looks like it's some sort of divergent cousin of the arowana, because that mouth structure is so similar. They just have those huge pectoral fins that spread out like wings. And I've heard people that have kept them, they say they'll eat anything. They remind them of an arowana. And I think I know of them as being jumpers. Maybe they just kind of do one of those speed ramp things, whereas an arowana seems to coil itself up and spring like a snake strike or something. Hey, Shelby Ray Lane, welcome aboard. Kaylor says, yeah, they're related. Okay, cool. One's in Africa, one's all over Asia and the Amazon. Jeremy Morrell says they are the best surface level fish that will eat all of your other smaller community fish. They're indeed related to the arowana. Okay, so yeah, that's good information. Yeah, you don't want to have those in there with your beautiful cardinal tetra and wake up and not have any beautiful cardinal tetra. Okay, all right. It's related to the arowana. It's definitely cool. I don't know if it's so aggressive. It's just a predator. It just, whatever fits in its mouth is going to take down. So maybe one of those 55-gallon low boys with over filter that thing, get some plants in there working on it, and then maybe overpopulate it a little bit with some African butterfly fish. How many could you get in that 55-gallon low boy? Barbara Jackson, what about a pencil fish? Well, a school of pencil fish, there's no doubt, is a stunning sight. And once you recognize, oh, that thing moved, I think it might be a school of fish. Oh my gosh, look at those fish. Definitely cool. Definitely cool, Barbara Jackson. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hey, Simply Betta. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. I don't know how long you've been here, but we were talking about the video I premiered on Tuesday, the best 10-gallon Betta filter. Pretty cool 2-stage air-operated filter. I hope you get a chance to check that out, Simply Betta. Hung Chow coming in with a $5 super chat right on time. Sorry, Rack, I have to go. There's a Thai-style guppy salad calling my name. Love your show. Good night. Hung Chow, go over there and do what you have to do, man. And good luck on getting that Cybertruck. You're going to look good tooling down the road in that new whip. Send us pictures, will you? Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. All right, let's see. 10:56 with 84 people hanging in there, and I can't see the likes. Do we have any likes? If you guys hit that like button, I appreciate it very much. Let's go on down a level. Before we do, the topic at the surface level was the Facebook group. 12 dozen members. 12 times 12. 144 members in the Facebook group. And I think I've seen some of the excellent mods here at the River Life Community Tank, flashing that link. Please go over there and check out that Facebook group, Community Tank Live Facebook group. We'd love to have you on board. We just encourage each other. It's fishy business all the time. And we did some Black Friday sales. We do some tank tips. We do some video links. Definitely we promote the River Life YouTube channel. We're conservation forward. And we don't tolerate any bullying. It's a safe space. We just hang out and enjoy fishy stuff. So check out the Facebook group. Glad to have you over there. We got 144 of you in there now. We've just been alive for a couple of weeks. So great group. Kaler's Aquatics, high-fiving the whole community with a $5 super chat, Bob. Thank you so much. Oddball Aquatics in the house. Welcome aboard. Candy Overhauls. Good to see you. Yes, thank Kaler Aquatics. Devlin's Fish and Fins. What's going on? And we're moving right along. Look, there's Bob Kaler finishing up his super chat so he can go grab a link for the Facebook group. That's what kind of moderators we got around here, people. That's what makes our community safe. All the experience, all the care that's going on in the chat. You can see it. Hey, Fish Room Fever, $1.49 for the popcorn. Thank you so much for that super chat, James. I appreciate that. I hope you're traveling safely. If you're back home, I'm glad you made it safe. It's a safe space. We've got a good group of people here, so we're able to put ideas out there on the buffet of thought, increasing our options. And if we like something, we take it. We can invite others to share it. But if we don't like it, we don't spit on it. We just keep on going. That might be just what someone's looking for. That's the way we roll. That's how the community operates. Yeah, hello, Taylor at Simply Betta. Simply Betta is in the house. Wow, I'm honored. I got an interview with her at the first aquatic experience I went to. That's a couple of years ago now, but she was nice enough to give an interview. It's still up if you want to go back to the video library and check that out. And then I also challenged Taylor in the, I guess it was kind of 10 questions, fish tuber call out, one of the first ones we did way back in the day. It was a lot of fun. So we got a tight-knit community. We can't all get at one place at the same time, it seems like, but when a bunch of us get together, look at us. We're having a blast. 87 people here. It's 10:59. We got to move along. We got to get down to the mid-level where in the mid-level swimmers, angelfish are the best. Period. It's just angelfish. Mid-swimmers. Go ahead. Say if you've got a different idea, let me know about it. We can still be friends. Yep, African American cichlid. It is. It's the angelfish. It is. Yep, South American cichlid. Come on. Okay. Candy already found the link to that old video. She's amazing. Wow, Candy. Good work. That was fast. All right. While we're down in the mid-level with the angelfish being the best, we can talk about the making of that best 10-gallon Betta filter. I saw the filter on Amazon. I knew it was going to be a piece of junk, or it was going to be like, wow, that thing's cool. So I bought it. It was less than $12 delivered. I was impressed with the packaging. Felt good coming out of the package. When I took it apart to wash it, I thought, hey, this thing's got a lot of potential to have some longevity. Service is so simple. The mechanics, you can't go wrong. So I did an exploded view, took all the pieces. Sorry if that popped. Took all the pieces apart and laid it out in an exploded view, got a good camera angle on it, and then in real time assembled it. So you could see exactly what we're dealing with here. And then I installed it in a 10-gallon aquarium, plugged the air into it, and demonstrated all the features and the things that turned and lifted and so forth. And then I dropped, I've got a betta, but I really didn't want to disturb it to do a video, yeah. So I used a stem, I cut a stem of Elodia, an acris, and dropped it in the tank, and it floated, of course, back to the top. And you could see that there wasn't any surface agitation that was blowing that thing all over the tank, so a long-finned fish would appreciate it. And then to measure, I saw Angela Cross's name in the Alien World Aquatics got my first angels ever about 2 months ago, and they're koi angels. Oh, River Wife is going on about those koi angels, isn't she? She loves those things. We got to get her some. Okay, I don't see her comment right now. Simply Betta says, and bought the aquatic experience dinner. I think that may have been Aquashella, Taylor. But it was for the whole table. You just sat down at the right table and felt some love. That was all. It was just a little expression of community love. And if you remember who else was at the table, great people, wonderful people. I love you all so much. Okay, and those koi angels, yes, I love those too. They're the best for sure. Anyway, we had to measure the water flow at the middle and bottom of the tank with this filter. So I dropped a mobile in, a delicately balanced art mobile. Not this one, but a different one. You'll have to watch the video. See how all of that's Connecticut? It all moves. Yeah, so I dropped this in the tank and nothing moved. You could see it was calm. Just barely, these little guys moved just a little bit. So it wasn't enough flow to hurt or harm a long-finned fish. So these mobiles, by the way, we're going to talk about in the aquascaping section. What do you think about those mobiles? Wet, dry. Did you hear? I put that in the aquarium. They look good on the shelf. They look good in the aquarium. Pretty cool. Jeremy Morell's got some activity going on with the pseudo mogul. Good. Excellent. Yeah, Simply Betta, I might need one of your betta fish. We probably need to do a collab around one of your betta fish, and I think River Wife would like to have a say in which one we might be able to get from you. I know you have some beautiful bettas. Well, that would be awesome. Thanks for mentioning that, Taylor. Simply Betta's got a nice YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check out Simply Betta. If you want to learn something about betta, she's the one to learn from. And we've got some excellent people in here, and some I promised I'd promote their channel tonight because I believe in them and I want them to grow. And one of them is this mod working like crazy, Kaler's Aquatics. I want you guys to check out Kaler's Aquatics, give him some love, show him some support over there on his YouTube channel. Does outstanding. He's a pillar of the community. That's why I made him a mod in my live stream. He was hanging out and I'm like, hey, that's exactly the community member I want hanging out in the community tank. So I'm not sure how many, it was late in Pam's live stream last night, Bob. I forgot how many subs you said you had, but we need to thank you, TM Aquatics. That was awesome. Thank you. TM Aquatics, another great channel. Man, that guy, I'm learning from your videos, just so you know, TM Aquatics. And I'm going to say something, you'll know what I mean. You could ride a horse and buggy. I heard that, and I got some Wi-Fi smart plugs for my fish room. Thank you. Yeah, you're an influencer. I appreciate your inspiration. So check out Bob Kaler's Aquatics, the kind of guy who works for us. Let's show him a little love. And that's just community being community. I'm going to lay that down just like that. Bob for President. Fish Room Fever said that. Ironically enough, James is another channel, a mod in here, doing all the heavy lifting, just working. I mean, Candy's right hands, Sergeant at Arms, keeping the peace. Fish Room Fever, we need to get that channel to 1,000 subs. There's some privilege. It's a milestone. There's some accomplishment. There's some recognition. We need to get Fish Room Fever to 1,000 subs. Kaler's Aquatics. And then the last 8, Kaler's Aquatics, 833. Guys, we can do it, okay? One more, and again, a mod in here. You see it? Look, I'm recognizing these leaders in the community who just want to love people and help other people love more people. And the other one that I'm going to call out tonight is 54 Punchy, the art of fish keeping. Pam, special flavor, not another person like her on earth. Everyone that knows her loves her. And she's super talented. I mean, like certified fine artist. Knock your eyes out artist. Now, Pam needs 1,000 subscribers. Why she doesn't have 1 million already, I don't know. But we got to get Pam to 1,000 subs. Okay, one more. All right, we got time for one more tonight, and it's going to be multi-tank addiction. Okay? Chris, your friend and mine, multi-tank addiction, creative force. I mean, blown away. I have a hard time looking at the camera and talking in the mic. Chris is doing art on his live stream, taking calls and changing all of the software and the media, like a producer and a director and the talent and the writer all in one person, just smooth, making it look easy. So we got to get Chris, multi-tank addiction, to 1,000 subs. Now tonight we can help him get there because, okay, see, Pam, 875. Pam has 875. 54 Punchy, the art of fish keeping. Yeah, Steinbach Aquatics says Candy's slowing down. Candy's going to be the first YouTube channel with 100,000 subs with no content. When you're good, you don't need content. That's Candy's motto, and she's good. And she's not in a race. She just wants to love people. You get out of breath racing, right, Candy? You just want to hang out. Okay, Sushi Berry has an idea. Let's get Candy to 1,000. So we've got Simply Betta. I didn't say it, but Steinfeld Aquatics, okay? Steinbach reminded me that we should mention Steinfeld Aquatics, longtime friend of the fish community, laying it down on the reg for us. Steinfeld Aquatics. Okay, those two already over 1,000. KG Tropicals over 100,000. Great channel. We can support them and be glad we did. The channels we need to get to 1,000 subs. Fish Room Fever, Kaler Aquatics, the art of fish keeping. 54 Punchy, the art of fish keeping. Fish Room Fever, who'd I miss? Fish Room Fever, Kaler's Aquatics, 54 Punchy, multi-tank addiction. My buddy Chris, who did this original painting. That would mean the world to them. So why don't we get these beautiful people, these wonderful channels, a sub for Christmas? 80 people watching. 80. Okay, did you see the numbers they're flashing? If we each got them a sub for Christmas, if we subbed ourselves and got them a sub for Christmas, they're going to be in the final countdown. It'll be a beautiful thing. It's a community effort that we can all participate in and enjoy the fruits of our labor. All right. Moving on. Man, that feels good to shout out some community members. Let's make it happen sooner rather than later. What do you say? Okay, the bottom dwellers, not to be left out. I'm gonna go with a fish I don't know anything about, but I'm gonna say the yo-yo loach is the best bottom dwelling fish. Am I right? Yo-yo loach. Am I right about that? I saw it in a video this week and it looked cool. It is a cool looking fish. It may eat all your other fish too. I don't know. Look out the dog. Hey, Looky. You want to come up here? I don't have a treat. If I had it, I would give it to you. Come on. Come on. Oh, Looky. How you doing? How's it going? Are you having a good night? Huh? I know, all this stuff in here. Well, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. She's a great girl. She is. She's a good girl. The Zen Ginger says puppy. Her name is Lookout. Lookout. We call her Looky. Okay. The yo-yo loach, I think just passed. No one. Oh, Cory Cats. IMG Snap. I submit. It's Cory Cats. Fancy idea with the yo-yo loach, but it's definitely Cory's. Gold nugget plecos. Can't beat them. Can't beat the plecos. What was I thinking? A yo-yo loach. L397 plecos. Axolotls, if I can bend the rules. You definitely can, African American cichlid. You can. And I dig the axolotls. I do. I mean, it's an amphibian stuck in its larval stage. And what you don't understand if you've not seen a lot of axolotls is they get huge. They get to be beast. Shrimp, obviously. Dan Slee with the shrimp. I'm getting hammered on this one. You guys are winning. Multi-Tank Addiction loves that drawing. Looks good in the frame. It sure does. It sure does, Chris. And we're going to talk about it in a minute. Don't you think we're not? I'll be checking out those upcoming vids for sure, Taylor. Keep us posted. We're going to move along. We got to do a fish studio update. Something happened in the fish studio. Oh my gosh. Did you guys, for those, it's 82 watching, Kaler Aquatics dropping a $10 super chat. It's getting exciting up in here. It's 11:13. We got 80 people watching, and I'm about to do a fish room update. If you saw the community tab on the River Life YouTube channel, you already know. If you haven't, you can check that out. I put up a poll of what should go in the new tank. Well, here you go. Here's the fish room update. And that is a new 75 gallon. Got a new 75 gallon out there in the fish studio. That's an update. Wow, that happened. All that mess, all that clutter, cleaned up, shaping up. Things are going on. I'll tell you, I think that's the last thing we can do that's non-structural. So we may have a lull in the activity as far as what's going on. And that didn't go to the... Where's Chris? I need Chris in here. There we go. Nope. Okay. I tried to show you an old picture of the garage when it was just a mess. It was just a big mess. Don't get excited. There I am. Okay. Yeah, and now we're straightening up. We got a new 75 gallon. The poll question on the community tab was what to put in it. One of the answers was ask the Community Tank Live tankers. So there you go. You're following along. We got a fish studio under construction. We've got an empty 75 gallon tank. What do we put in it? What's it going to be? Some of the poll options included goldfish, African cichlids, South American biotope. But as you saw, it's empty. It's empty. What's it going to be? Yeah, I got the Marine Land Ensemble. It was a pretty sweet deal. Angela Cross, River Wife, she voted Angelfish. See, I tried to disguise that in the poll. I said South American biotope. Didn't fool her. Just get the angelfish. And listen, there's no question about it, tankers. We're going to get some angelfish. And we're going to get some koi angelfish. And we're going to get koi angelfish that River Wife picks out. But it doesn't have to be that tank. It doesn't have to be. Can be. Doesn't have to be. But we are definitely getting some angels. Excuse me. Koi angelfish. Hundreds of koi angel. Taylor. You come in here and right away you start taking River Wife's side. It would look good with hundreds of koi angels though, right? That's really not a horrible idea. Cories and angels. African American cichlids. Whoever that guy is behind that mask is a brilliant mind. That's pretty good. Okay. So, listen, I think you guys see how this conversation is going. Don't let that deter you from going and taking the poll anyway on the River Life Community tab. It's up there for you to enjoy. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think and why. Candy. Hundreds. So I can imagine the swarm of koi angels that are like quarter size. Fantastic. But then you got the rehoming issue when they get 8 inches tall and you've only got room for 6 or 8. You know what I mean? Okay, a South American biotope paludarium. Chris said, make it an ark and put every animal in it. Right? I like it. All right, so that's going on. We definitely updated the fish studio. I mean, we made progress. I think I titled this live stream Progress because that is going on. That happened. And we're not done. But we're done with that segment right now. That was the water change topic, what to put in there. Boy, did we change the water. We're moving on now because it is 11:17. 81 people hanging in there. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging in here with me. It's wonderful to hang out with you guys. Let's go on down to the school here. Let's see if we can learn something. What's the school doing? They're swimming together. What are they learning in the school? Something I picked up on today, just perusing a few TED Talks. And we're getting ready to talk about we got to talk about Chris's art. Okay, we got that coming up. Don't go anywhere. But for the school question, something I picked up on TED Talks, if you need help, that might be where you search first. The school question tonight is, what is the fastest and one of the best ways to reduce climate change? The fastest and one of the best ways to reduce climate change. What are your thoughts? Thanks, Candy, for putting Chris's link up for MTA Art. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dolly. I appreciate your effort all the same. Thank you very much. John Larson says plant trees, and John Larson is on the right track. He sure is. Tiffany Carrello Holmes says that's a loaded question. Yeah, loaded in the sense that you could come at it from a lot of different research, a lot of different angles. Dolly Vigil, get rid of plastic. Lower feedlot of beef consumption and ride your bike. I recommend that, especially if you're an American. Those are 2 healthy things you can do for yourself. Okay. Yeah, and we're not, as far as the loaded question goes, not a trick question, not stirring anything up here, just practical information. Reduce your usage of non-recycled and ecologically harmful products. This is fantastic. You guys are awesome. You know that? You are. Great guesses. Reduce your usage of non-recycled and ecologically harmful products. Too easy, right? Kaler's Aquatics for Dolly, $10. Way to go, Bob. Helping out your neighbor there, Dolly Vigil, dropping another 10 spot. We're going to go and answer the school question now. And this is so cool, and it's something that's going to be a great segue for us. The fastest and one of the best ways to reduce climate change is to reduce deforestation. Someone said plant trees right away. That's it. They uptake the carbon, okay? And they keep it localized, centralized, and use it instead of releasing it and spreading it. So, how does a fish person help? How does our fish keeping hobby help the reduction of climate? Well, if we do it, in a way that directly contributes to that, it's accomplished. And one of those ways is understanding what's going on with these guys, Project Piaba, okay? Obviously, they're fish related. They got a picture of a fish on their sticker. Kaler's Aquatics said, stop cutting down trees, and I missed it, Bob. You nailed it. You were exactly right, Bob. Okay? So I don't know if you can see from over there, but this is the Rainforest Conservation Kit. It's a Rainforest Conservation Kit. And right here it says Project Piaba. And it says Project Piaba because, hang on, 10% of the net sales of this kit go to Project Piaba. There's a map here of the Rio Negro where the Project Piaba territory is. And it definitely mentions the Rio Negro right down there. It's the largest tributary of the Amazon River. And this thing is complete. Listen, now I'm not going to unbox it on the live stream, but guess what's going to happen on Tuesday? And it wasn't planned. This thing, I got an email late morning, early afternoon. This thing had arrived. I needed to come pick it up, and I did. Wasn't expecting it today. Been expecting it for months. Today it dropped. Fantastic. Tuesday, when we drop the next video, it's going to be the unboxing and distribution, a demonstration of this guy. I'm falling behind on chat. Okay, yeah, Candy's got the link. Good. Going to unbox it, going to set it up. This thing includes, it's a 13-gallon. They call it a widescreen. It's that wide, 8.5 inches. That's the only dimension that's smaller than a 10-gallon. Good sized tank, beautiful. They say it has 60% more viewing area than a 10-gallon. Comes with a $20 mail-in rebate when you purchase the Rainforest Conservation Kit and at least $20 of Rio Negro fish. $20 mail-in rebate for Rio Negro native fish. The kit comes with the fish. It's got a heater, a filter, gravel, filter media, LED light, hood, Malaysian driftwood, thermometer, water treatment, a net, complete kit. And they want the Malaysian driftwood to stain the water, so it's great. Ideal for blackwater biotope environment, as found in the Amazon rainforest. Aquarium, it's all about the fish. I'm in love with this kit. What do you think retail is on that? A little higher than I thought. I haven't opened it up yet. I think one of the things I'm going to be impressed with and that we're going to find is they have an empty bottle for a water sample. So you take your water back to the retailer. And when the water is good, after you've cycled your tank, then they'll redeem the rebate for the fish. Multi-tank addiction, $20 for Angie's Angels. Oh my gosh, Chris. You could at least wait until I talk about your painting before you take her side. My gift says $200. Well, yeah, it's a little less than that. They had one of these set up at the booth in an Aquatic Experience, and if I'm not mistaken, the retail was $169. It's a hefty tank when you carry this. It's not one of the 10-gallon liter tanks. It's an Aquarium, nice tank. The edges aren't necessarily beveled, but they're sanded. It's a nice tank. I'm going to talk all about it when I do the unboxing and set it up. And I mean, gravel and heater and fish are usually not included in a kit, right? So I'm impressed with it. Just being able to look at it the way it is, I'm impressed. I'm excited to have it. It's in test market right now. So I've looked all over the internet and I can't find it. I hope this is the first one that you see. Hey, Dally, you got that button fixed. $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, those reef cichlids I'm going to go check out after the stream, Dolly. Thank you for that. It's a good tip. All right, so over 250 species of fish in the Rio Negro, lots common to the aquarium industry: angelfish, cardinal tetra, plecostomus, several tetras, Raphael catfish, rummy nose tetra. So no shortage of fish to choose from when you redeem your coupon for that tank. I'm so excited about it. And now from there, let's talk about this beautiful painting. Look at that. It's got one of those hooks. I'd take it down and give you a close-up, but I'd never get it back on the hook. That's the original Cardinal Tetra painting from Multi-Tank Addiction, our friend Chris, who's in the chat now. And another one of our hardworking mods. Chris is a community builder, a leader, as I've told you, a creative force. This is an original. He has prints available on the website right now that Candy just put the link up. And so did 54 Punchy. Thank you, Pam. And when he sells one of these prints, he gives a portion of the proceeds to Project Piaba. So this is definitely a community collaboration that Chris and I invented out of thin air. Chris talked to them about, I talked to Chris. He agreed. Chris went to talk to Project Piaba at Aquatic Experience, and then that spun off into other collabs between he and Project Piaba, which he can tell you more about in his live stream, which is coming up immediately following this one. So we're going to close down here in just a few minutes, and we're all going to go over to Chris's live stream. Chris is going to live stream, and then he's going to be followed by another one of our mods, Fish Room Fever. So I may spill over a few minutes, Chris. I'm going to wrap up really quick. And then after Chris live streams, I was just saying James, Fish Room Fever, is going to go ahead and live stream also. So we got some community powerhouses keeping the live stream alive tonight. And I want Chris to be sure and tell you about the other opportunities he's going to have working with Project Piaba for the community to contribute. But I love this, Chris. I'm so glad that your art is here and that open sign is gone. We've upgraded the studio thanks to your effort, and we'll talk about that often. It is gorgeous. I recommend everybody snag one of those prints. They make an awesome Christmas gift. It helps Chris. It helps the rainforest. It helps Project Piaba. It helps our fish keeping hobby. It's just a solid win. It was a great find when we stumbled upon Project Piaba, and they decided to work so closely and so well with the fish tubers. So kudos to Project Piaba and all of you for helping them, and the collaborators that are working, the creators that are working with Project Piaba. Keep it up. I'm looking for more artists who want to do that. And before we close, we've got to shout out 54 Punchy's calendar. And she mentioned she was shipping a bunch of those. I don't know if she has any left or not, but she definitely has a website. You can check out her art. Someone, I don't want to say it wrong. If a mod will put the link to Pam's website for her art, that would be fantastic. Yeah, Christmas gifts, art. I mean, it ships flat, packs flat, light to carry if you're having to travel. Okay, and you can't guess what that is once you wrap it up. Come on, it's a great gift. I recommend it. Okay, see you later, Chris. We're all going to go over there and see you in just a minute. And we're gonna go over to Chris's with the hashtag Cardinal Tetra. I'm just so glad to say that we're going to do a community tank raid over there at Multi-Tank Addiction with the hashtag Cardinal Tetra. Okay, and did we get, okay, Pam 54 Punchy has 5 left. 5 of her calendars left. They're fantastic. Candy has got the website up. We're blessed to have so much talent in this community. 67 of you still watching. I appreciate you very much. Next week, we're going to talk about the details of this tank, because I'm going to unbox it, set it up, and get going with all of that demonstration. I can't wait. So excited to have that. And now I'm going to wrap up here in a hurry. I'm going to slam on the brakes. If you hear those skid marks, that's this live stream coming to a close. I appreciate you hanging out with me. We got over 65 people in the chat. It is 11:30. It's time to turn the lights out. I want you to stay in the tank, get your fish on. Until the next time, why don't you get out there and see it, love it, and live it. So long.